What's up, everybody? It's Big Roth TV, and I'm back with another video. All right. Now, originally, I made this video to compare and contrast the S22 Ultra and the Pixel 6 Pro, but the audio that I had in the background did not record. I guess my mic was not plugged in, so I'm gonna do a voiceover for this video. Just bear with me. All right. But as you can see here is the Galaxy S22 Ultra. I just got this phone now about 2 weeks ago, and I've been using it alongside the Pixel 6 Pro. As you can see here, there is the S22 Ultra. Big, beautiful screen. Look at the back. I love the way the camera array is set up there. The white makes everything pop. It's a big, beautiful device. You see the S Pen and the speaker grill there on the bottom. Man, pull out the S Pen. Black S Pen goes with the white phone. All the regular colors of the S22 Ultra have a black S Pen. All right. But that screen is big and beautiful. Man, see that picture of my wife there. I've been actually testing out the S Pen a little bit here and there and using it to write notes, which is something that I never really did before. When I tried any previous note, I never really used the S Pen like that. But for this one, I actually used it and I took some notes while I was at work. And surprisingly, my handwriting came out really smooth. And this is me showing you some of the notes that I wrote while I was in a meeting at work. It just really came out really nice. It wasn't something that I was expecting to actually even be able to read my handwriting when I would take notes, because before it was just a bunch of scribble scrabble. So I've actually been pretty impressed with the handwriting in the S Pen. But overall, I would say that it has been a pretty good experience trying out the S22 Ultra. Both phones, the Pixel 6 Pro and the S22 Ultra, are very nice phones. I would say they are the two top of the line regular Android phones. But I did want to show you all the fingerprint sensor on each one. There's my Pixel 6 Pro. I have the D brand skin on the back so that it looks like the Raphael Ninja Turtle. You guys know my first name is Raphael, so I wanted to have that on the back of my Pixel 6 Pro. I think it turned out pretty nice. I have the exact same case on both phones. It is the Ring Key Clear Matte case, as you can see there. That one is for the S22 Ultra, but I previously got the same exact case for the Pixel 6 Pro, and I really liked it. So that is why I went ahead and got it for the S22 Ultra as well. Now for each phone, I have the earbuds. You can see the Galaxy Buds there. And that's one thing I like. It's about having the complete ecosystem. And you see the Pixel Buds A for the Pixel 6 Pro. I got those free when I purchased the Pixel 6 Pro. But as you can also see, here is the Galaxy Watch 4 that goes with the S22 Ultra and the Galaxy Buds. Got the complete ecosystem going there. And that's one thing right now that's currently missing from the Pixel line, is that there's no watch. So I'm using the Galaxy Watch 4 to go with the Pixel 6 Pro. Now I'll get more into that later, but that's one thing that really matters right now for me, is having the complete ecosystem. Something else that I wanted to get into now is to talk about the fingerprint scanner. And this has been a big deal that people have made about the Pixel 6 Pro, in that the fingerprint sensor on it is slow in comparison to the S22 Ultra. All right. Now, I haven't had very much issue with the fingerprint sensor, but I wanted to show you all an example of them. So look at this. Look, Pixel 6 Pro opened up faster than the S22. As you can see right there, it took a little bit longer for the S22 Ultra to open than the Pixel 6 Pro. So I turn them off again and I turn them back on. Boom. And Pixel 6 Pro opens up faster than the S22 Ultra again. Now, I wouldn't say I have a faulty S22 Ultra or anything. This has been a blazing fast phone. Third time. That time, the S22 Ultra opened up faster. But you can see in the comparisons that the Pixel 6 Pro's fingerprint scanner, opens up just as fast as the S22 Ultra. And I know a lot of the big tech reviewers are saying that it's super slow and it's buggy and it's terrible. But as you can see, just live that I did there in this video, that it opens up just as fast, if not faster, than the S22 Ultra. Another thing that I wanted to discuss is the differences between the earbuds. Now, I know accessories can be, iffy. You can pick and choose either one, but my preferences here between the two, at least between the two that I have, is the Pixel Buds A. They're more comfortable in the ear than the Galaxy Buds. I believe those are the Galaxy Buds Pro. I can't remember, but they are a lot more comfortable. And I believe it's the tip there. They sit in my ear a little bit more comfortable and they sound better. Like I can put them in my ear and forget that they are there. Whereas I'm always adjusting the Galaxy Buds and they seem to stick out a little bit more, or they're about to fall out in comparison to the Pixel Buds. So here I'll go ahead and enter in some pictures and videos from each phone so that we can do a bit of comparing and contrasting the shots and the videos. For this next piece, I kind of wanted to show how the operating system runs as far as when you open up the phone and you go into the app drawer on the Pixel 6 Pro and the S22 Ultra. I kind of like how when you open up the Pixel 6 Pro, you swipe up and it leads you right into your app drawer, and then just to scroll up and down, and that shows you all your apps that way. Whereas, as you'll see, I'll go to the S22, and then you swipe up, you can go home, and then you swipe up again, right back into the app drawer. It's easy to do. Whereas on the S22, you swipe up, and then you kind of have to scroll side to side. And if you're not used to that, you're gonna swipe up and keep trying to swipe, and then it closes your app drawer. So you got to quickly remember that it's side to side. Swipe up and then go side to side. That's just a matter of preference, ultimately, on how you would like to do it. I kind of like to swipe up and scroll up and down rather than swipe up and go side to side. Now, when it comes to actually using the phones and looking at the screens, I would say that it feels like the S22 Ultra is a little bit like zippier. It's a little bit faster in comparison to the Pixel 6 Pro. The colors on the screen are a little bit more vibrant, and I like that. I do like that the screen on the S22 Ultra, man, it is so much better in comparison to the Pixel 6 Pro. It's just like those colors pop. They pop out so much in comparison to the Pixel 6 Pro. And I actually think that the Pixel 6 Pro has a very good screen. But when you look at the colors on the S22 Ultra and just how vibrant and everything that screen is, it's just a little bit better. And it's a little wider as well. I like that it's a little bit wider, so it's more screen real estate. But as you swipe, and both phones have the 120 hertz displays, but you can see as I scroll here, it just looks like the S22 Ultra is moving a bit faster than what the Pixel is. Like, and its responses to when you click on something, it seems to be going a lot faster than what the Pixel does. And, I've been using the Pixel 6 Pro since October of last year, but it still runs perfectly fine. And, I have no complaints using it, but just, there is a difference with that S22 Ultra. It's just so much zippier. And I know I've only had it for a couple weeks in comparison to 6 months. But man, you can see that processing speed whenever you want to do anything. It's going to happen instantly. Soon as you click on anything, it's going to happen instantly. Now, while I give the slight edge to the Pixel 6 Pro as far as picture quality, one thing that I wanted to talk about here is the shutter speed, the speed of which you actually get the shot on each camera between the Ultra and the Pixel 6 Pro. I got to give the edge here to the Ultra. The Pixel 6 Pro, while I do believe that it takes the better overall pictures, it has a little bit of processing time. So when you click and take the picture, it doesn't respond instantly. You can't view the picture instantly because the Pixel 6 Pro is still processing the picture. Whereas on the Ultra, you take the picture, it processes it instantly. You can look at the picture. It's done. It's real quick. You press the button, picture taken. It's really done quickly. The Pixel 6 Pro has to process, and it takes, maybe a couple of seconds longer to fully, I guess, develop the picture. But I mean, it is a slight thing. Sometimes you just want to take the quick snap, bam, get it done. It's same for portrait mode and everything else. You hit the button, you want to take it, and you want to see it instantly. The Pixel 6 Pro takes a little bit longer there than the S22 Ultra. So I give the Ultra the slight edge in that regard. Now, I've previously mentioned when I was using the Galaxy S10 Plus that what I didn't like with Samsung phones before was TouchWiz, and how with the implementation of One UI, I've come to appreciate the Samsung software. But one thing that Samsung does on their phones, especially in comparison to using a Google Pixel, that I do not like is the fact that you wind up having double apps. Say you have the Google version of the calendar app and the Samsung version of a calendar. You're going to have the double app. And then that drawer that I'm showing, that's my Samsung drawer. You're going to see different versions of Samsung's app. You'll have their browser. You'll have the Chrome browser if you use Chrome browser. It's going to be double the apps on everything. So that's not good to open up, and you can't get rid of those double apps either, like the calculator or the clock or whatever the case may be. You can't disable the Samsung version of it. You have to use their version, which usually either you're going to have both versions or you're going to be like, you know what, I'll just use the Samsung version. I'm not going to use the Google version of this app. I have to use one or the other one. So it is a really weird thing. I don't like using both, but that's just one thing that I don't like as far as using the Samsung app, that I'm going to wind up using two different versions of the exact same thing. I wanted to show you all the way that Instagram and maybe some other apps look while using each phone. Okay, so as you'll see me scroll, things look somewhat normal for the most part, but to my eye, scrolling on the two different phones looks a little bit better. When you're doing your doom scrolling, and you're wasting time on the Instagrams or the Twitters or the Facebooks or whatever, but just looking at how each phone handles Instagram right now, it just looks more vibrant. On the S22 Ultra, I tried for those LeBron Dornbeckers there, the 19s. Took an L on that today. But look at the picture, even from afar right here. You can see on the Pixel 6 Pro and the Ultra, to me, the picture looks a little bit better on the Ultra. It's a little bit more vibrant. You can see all the colors popping out for Britt Baker and Adam Cole baby there in that picture. So it's just, the resolution and everything, as far as the screen, just looks a little bit better on the Ultra. Now, I'll be honest with you all here. One of the main things that is keeping me here with the Pixel is the fact that the rumors are swirling, pictures are coming out of the Pixel Watch. And as you can see there, I made a video about 5 years ago that said, hey, Google, make a Pixel Watch. All right. I made that video. I want to say this is 2017 that I made this video requesting that they make a Pixel Watch to go with the Pixel phones at the time. And that was, I want to say that was about the time that the Pixel 2 XL came out and I was using it, but I'm trying to show you all the year that I created that video. But it was about 2017 that I made that video. But now the rumors are swirling. One has been left at a bar or a deli or a diner or whatever the case may be. There has been one located. Google is actually making the Pixel Watch. Finally, this is the one thing that I've been waiting on. And I know right now I use the Galaxy Watch 4 and I absolutely love it. It has made me forget about my Apple Watch that I had previously, which was my thing about using Apple devices. Was the Apple Watch was the best thing. And using this Galaxy Watch 4 has kind of made me forget about the Apple Watch. It feels comfortable. It does everything I needed to do, tracks my steps, tracks my workouts. But, right now having the Ultra, I have the complete ecosystem. I have the earbuds, I have the watch, I have the phone. Everything works accordingly. But now with the rumors of the Pixel Watch, I could have the same thing on the Google side. So, man, I'm anxious to see what they announce on May 11th, and if that is actually coming, and when it will come. I don't want them to announce it and then say that it's coming in the fall. I want them to say, "Hey, we're creating the Pixel Watch, but it's coming this month. Pre-orders start here in a couple weeks. You can get it early June or end of May or something to that effect." I don't know. I don't want them to say that we have to wait until the fall when the Pixel phones release before we can get the Pixel Watch. Like, it's going to come with the Pixel 7. Like, release it with the Pixel 6a that's about to come here in a matter of months. Just go ahead and release it now. So in the end, I believe it's more of a matter of preference. I've been using this Pixel 6 Pro for 6 months since it released, and I've had very little issues with it. I had the only issues that I've actually had were like network issues, as far as dropped calls or my network constantly searching for 5G or 5G ultra capacity or switching to LTE. That's been the only real issues I've had with it. As I showed you, the fingerprint sensor hasn't been an issue for me. I've been doing perfectly fine with my fingerprint sensor. So, minor things that could improve on the Pixel 6 Pro, but beyond that, it's been an enjoyable thing. As far as using the S22 Ultra, the network issues that I've had on the Pixel 6 Pro haven't been as prevalent there. And for the most part, it's run smooth. I think that the picture quality is better on the Pixel 6 Pro, but I think the video quality is better on the Ultra, and I think selfies are better on the Ultra. But overall, I mean it's neck and neck, man. I do say that the S Pen adds a little bit to it, and the fact that it's a bit zippier helps out. But as of right now, I just can't get over the fact that Google may finally be giving me a Pixel Watch. So I think I'm going to roll with the Pixel 6 Pro. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all for watching. I'll holla at you in the next video. Peace.